Let's unbox the 126 ScrawlrBox.
Hey Scrawlers, I'm Kat from ScrawlrBox and welcome back to another video. Today I've got the 126 ScrawlrBox. We're going to open it up, do some swatching, see what's inside. Let's get into it.
Let's have a look at what you'll find inside. A HIMI Jelly Gouache set. And this set features 12 paint tubes, gouache paper, and 3 paintbrushes. Also inside this box is some washi tape, Scrawlr sticker, Pentel pencil, Scrawlrzine, and this delightful print by our featured artist Lizma. This lovely work is what inspired our Scrawlr challenge, Forest Finds. Let's do some swatching. I'll be using the paper that's inside the kit. It's a gouache paper from HIMI and you'll find 10 sheets. It's a slightly off-white and it has a nice texture to it. I'm going to prep my paints on a palette off screen where all the mess happens. I've also got handy 2 pots of water because we're painting. The palette I'm using is one of those disposable ones, but you could always use the plastic that the paper came in. Give your tubes a good little squeezy mix before you open, and this should blend together the pigment and binder. So I'm going to lay down some washi tape for these swatches so you can see it in action. I've made a little grid of 12 to paint. These HIMI Jelly Gouache have been requested by a lot of you and we finally got a way to feature them in tube format. They have a slightly jelly, strange texture, but they're really nice to paint with. Noticeably different from other gouache brands. Not a bad thing, it just takes a little getting used to. The pigment payoff is beautiful and all 12 shades are really lovely and bright. They do look like jelly when they're wet, but when they dry down, they dry perfectly matte. We're going to let these dry down before we peel off that tape. I was so excited about the painting bit, I forgot about the pencil swatching, so we'll just make a little room for it now. The Pentel Sharplet pencil. This is a mechanical pencil with a clicky end and a reliable go-to for all forms of sketching. The paint's still wet, so I took this opportunity to have a little look at this month's Scrawlr challenges we've been tagged in. Got distracted by some older ones too. We love seeing your work and all the different interpretations. Time to pull the tape. This does come off really smooth and the tape isn't as tacky as regular masking tape. I'm left with a minimal paper pull and some satisfyingly neat swatch squares. And that's the 126 ScrawlrBox swatching done.
And there we have it, the 126 ScrawlrBox all swatched out. In our next video, we use these supplies to get a little bit more creative and do some of those tips and tricks I've seen in the zine. Until then, keep scrolling.
Thank you for watching. I'm quite excited to get creative with these. Get stuck in some of those tips and tricks for you. If you made it this far, put a little square emoji in the comments. Okay, thanks. Bye. Subscribe.